Hey, I change your them number
Yeah, man,
one.
and the
Listen, we
veteran Borough
come to
Band fella tell
reggae.
them straight across the
Mystical
board.
Force crew
It's all
have it
about
locking up
mystical
right
force.
here on Aachen Yard, bubbleradio.com every second Wednesday at the best site this scene, 8 to 9 p.m. and a VC are telling you that. Big up on yourself, man. By their deeds, Aachen Yard shall be known. Best reggae music them a play round town. Pon bubbleradio.com. Boom.
Mystical Force Sound, the King's sound from Germany. Big up man like Renegade, Beat Tops. Hey.
Greetings and welcome to the Aachen Radio Show.
Big up every time, this is Glenn Ricks.
We start with a brand new dubplate out of the Mystical Force box. Glenn Ricks.
Sound boy, you sound funny, but you just can't stand the pain. You believe in here tomorrow. I know you've done all you can, but Mystical Force gonna make you have to run. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, that's why it's easy. Mystical Force gonna kill you any morning.
Welcome once again to the Aachen Radio Show.
I said it easy.
This time we have Rekall from Vienna, Austria in the interview for you people. So stay tuned.
Yeah. Why the hell in the world you tried to tear this down? No way you can tear me down. The stuff that he wants to play, and you can stand up to Mystical Force. No way.
We are back.
No.
After a long summer break.
That's why it's easy.
From now on, you can get Aachen Radio Show
Any morning.
every second Wednesday from 8 to 9 p.m.
I said it easy. Mystical Force kill you any morning.
Original Kupayano, this I represent the Mystical Force sound, the King sound out of Germany. Renegade, the soundboard, I'm really afraid.
The next tune is a brand new dubplate. Pupa J. Hano on the Collywoods rhythm.
Soundboy, you dead though. Ready. Mystical Force sound a shoot. Renegade drop boom tune. Soundboy, you start sweating on your boot. Boom little youth, go lock up in your room and play video game and watch Scooby-Doo. Mystical Force a shoot. Beat up and jump boom tune. Soundboy, you are sweating on your boot. Boom little youth, go lock up in your room and play video game and watch Scooby-Doo. We grant them from Cali Road. Soundboy, no in a happy mode. Show you and lose, now you come and bring attitude. Mystical
I play a couple of more tunes for you people. Then we go straight to the Rekall interview. I recorded the interview last Saturday, so it's fresh. Pick up once again Pupa J. Hano. I visited him in Jamaica.
Soundboy, you start sweating on your boot. Boom, little youth, go lock up in your room and play video game and watch Scooby-Doo. Soundboy, you making enough noise. In a sound clash thing, we get no fight. We go and murder you, jump on tonight. Renegade now falling, stay upright. You kill a man.
Anthony B. people.
Jalo. I
There's no love like this.
This lovely feeling. And every time I get this feeling, I wanna dance. I got this feeling, girl, your love is my healing. So I'm here to show you, you're the only woman I want. Yeah, love is not to brag or boast. Love is what the world needs the most. It's time to speak it in every language. We're fed up of the evil force. It's time to shout it coast to coast. In love there is no bandage. So as a king you have to defend your throne. Never let your problem get you down. Might live a country or you live a town. Every man and woman a walk the same ground. So if you're living in a glass house, not true stone.
In the background you can see our two cats.
Till no man is an island, you can't stand alone. You might end up in a the last and found. No one can.
For all people who wonder,
This lovely feeling.
because it looks so different,
Get this feeling
I moved to a new flat
I got this feeling.
on the beginning of October.
Your love is my healing.
So from now on you get this view every time you watch the Aachen radio show.
Woman I want. Yaga yo. Remember say money can't buy love. It take nothing to try love. So I will never make you cry. Cause you never miss your water till you well run dry.
First time that I heard that one drop, it had me addicted. The groove was so good, had me locked in a magical feeling. A sound so pure to my soul.
Only big tunes I played tonight.
It's pulling me in, making me stop.
Trust me people.
I know I could travel the world and still feel like I never left home. Never left home. Body underneath, got the Costa Rica. I'm never alone. I got roots on the radio. That's all I need. I'm ready to go. Just a little bag of weed and I'm feeling so free. I'm ready to go. Everywhere I go, I play reggae. Everywhere you go, you play reggae. Turn on some roots for a pick me up. Roll up a split, let it lift you up. Everywhere.
One more tune on this rhythm. Listen people.
I beg you give me some room. Me see a place vacant in your heart.
The mark
Oh
with
well,
this.
man, I'll fill it up soon. Take you away from all the pagans in the dark. Sweep you off your feet like broom. You are the key, baby girl, make it start. I beg you, make your hotter than Joe. Make every day me see you in my thoughts. Then I cannot help myself. Baby, I'm on make a move. You big got me stuck on you. Reservation for us two. Baby, I'm on make a move. You big got me stuck on you. Reservation
3 or 4 tunes to go. Then we come to the interview with Rekall from Vienna, Austria. So stay tuned.
Me and you together, we the best, I never call it. She full of etiquette, me girl, you full of knowledge. You got the bag, baby girl, you want no baggage. Top notch, them no stop watch, you no average. Let's shop, make we take a stop down to Paris. Chop, beg you, give me your hand in a marriage. I just cannot help myself. Baby, I'm a big old move. You big, got me stuck on you. Reservation for us two.
Growing up in my constellation, rising star. With your strawberry lips and your skin that look like a chocolate bar.
The first European artist for tonight.
And girl, I'll make
Albo Rosie.
your eyes. I would believe in all your crazy and craziest lies. Girl, you know you too wild for a serious connection. But guess what? It's a choice that I take on my own. Cause when I see you walk by, I can see all the trouble that comes with that poisonous smile. Girlfriend, come here, take care
One more Alberosi tune. One more, I say.
Yeah. I lost hope in humanity. From no one, God is my sanity. And every that way I play with me psyche. Go and get black out of me IJ.
The system.
Full to capacity. History, it's mastering strategies. Read your books and Google the topic. Don't be a lab rat for the scientists. We are blinded by the system. And if your money glittering, please don't get it twisted. It's just a game of interest. We are blinded by the system. Born to be the victims. Poor or rich or midterms. We are just statistics.
I got a dream for my people to be free. I got a dream for my people to be free.
I'm fed up with humanity, honestly and without no apology. Topic pile up like anthologies. Illuminati theories are dead to me. Make we change.
It's good to be back after the long summer break. From now on, every second week, you get the Aachen Radio Show on BubbleRadio.com, on the Twitch channel of Bubble Radio, Twitch channel of Mystical Force, and the YouTube channel for Mystical Force.
Born to be the victims, poor or rich or midterms. We are just statistics. For the culture. 876 to the world. Bossa Blanc for the culture.
Once again.
For the culture. Light us up for the culture. Yeah, for the culture.
To get you in mood for the Rekall interview, I play some Rekall tunes for you before the interview. After that, the interview will come straight to you, to all you. And you, and you, and you.
I guess your culture made me give up on me papers. I know my passport changing cover says Jamaica. To all me love the culture, all me hear a Congo. I know me say what one instead of bonjour, no. Yeah, I'm Italian, but I'm not Columbus. I mean, I tell no lie to Bongo. It's for the culture, for the culture. 876 to the world. Bossa Blanc for the culture, for the culture. Me sing the one yeah, for the culture, for the culture. Light us up for the culture, yeah, for the culture. No news can end, we no folk can friend we. The culture full of vibes like me whistle never empty. We have a party till the morning come. We all a party in a full lockdown.
Like I told you before, only big tune I play tonight.
Push them bumper around. So you be dressed up in the latest. In the dance, we are aliens in a space. And the girl them sugary like pastries. We in a dance and no out like a Brexit. Yeah, we are go blaze it for the culture, for the culture.
Bubble Radio.
876 to the world. Bossa Blanc for the culture, for the culture. Black, green and gold on the way. Me sing the one yeah, for the culture, for the culture. LXA and Madam. Light us up for the culture, yeah, for the culture.
Alright. Oh yes. Yeah, big up the family. Original. Weed mix. Rekall. Millie. Mystical Force sound. Mystical Force of ganja. And the sweetest aroma them know. If
meditation them plan for. And I guess mystical them a smoke. Mystical force love the ganja. And the sweetest aroma them know. Mystical force for that spliff.
Like I told you before, only big tunes.
Sebastian him talk about the benefit.
This is Rekall from Vienna, Austria.
Images beat
Later in the interview.
just so positive. Good facts, campaigns and images. Renegade no from Germany to Philippines. Marijuana cure evil little kids. Pharmacy try keep it prohibited. Cause the people none bring no benefit.
After the interview you get a special tune. Rekall told me to play it after the interview straight.
Give me the eater, give me the doctor, give me the baker, give me the good, now give me the fake, now give me the book. Ganja smoked by a million. Dead by ganja, still no one. And the highest grade. No. Mystical force love the ganja. And the sweetest aroma them know. If a good meditation them plan for. And the highest mystical them a smoke. Mystical force love the ganja. And the sweetest aroma them know. Mystical force for that spliff. And the ganja love. First thing when I rise, say a prayer to the great king. Read me chapter for spiritual educating. Kiss me empress and daughter before they waking. Next thing me draw for me herbs for the baiting. First look on the kite so captivating. Touch it up, no delating. One step at a time.
The next tune is the last tune before the interview.
Another day when I smoke my split, come too close, you will choke on it. Give me the alcohol and smoke to sniff. Pull up the trucks, the aeroplane on the boat and ship, so it will reach all over quick. I'm curious quick. Ears run around the rhythm and it sound like it. Retagging me a call and say slow on it. In this a pandemic, or me say don't panic. Cause we have Jaddy Almighty and good panic. Mystical force love the ganja. And the sweetest aroma them know. If a good meditation them plan for. Mystical, mystical them a smoke. Mystical force love the ganja. And the sweetest aroma them know. Mystical force for that slip. And the ganja love. And the ganja love.
Last tune before the interview. Get your doings now.
Roll out something. Come here once
There for the interview.
And Rizla, yeah, we not go get lonesome. When we puff high grade, it does smell so sweet. Me want smoke some, till me eye them bleed. Alright, the high grade where we smoke a not no less. Me smoke 100 pound anytime me feel stressed. The weed make me heart skip a beat in a me chest. You know without ganja, life would be a mess. Say no man no curse, any man who jobless. The leaders have to sit down in a one congress. So legalize the earth from the east to the west. And then somebody bring the marijuana real fast.
Like I told you before, this is the last tune before the interview.
Come here, want smoke some. And when me grab a and Rizla.
See you again after the interview. Boom!
When we puff high grade, it does smell so sweet. Me want smoke some, till me eye them bleed.
I'm gonna ask how many morning you wake up, bake. Burn a big split and then you wash off your face. Load up the cookie, sing Amazing Grace. Stash away another pound just in case. Rekall, come check me pan the base. Legal, California up in me place. Do all that with your big pedestrian and give me space. Sunglasses, police, can't see me face.
Roll out something. Want smoke some. And when me grab a and Rizla, yeah, we not go get lonesome. When we puff high grade, it does smell so sweet. Me want smoke some, till me eye them bleed.
Till me eye them a bleed. Roll it up in a raw paper. Did the herbs, give the money at the lawmaker. My girlfriend says she have to get a draw
breaker. What's that? Earth it twists like a bar shaker. So we crush it and go put it in for.
Get your drink now.
From she spoke we have to
Roll up a
coordinator.
split.
Smoke the herbs from Vienna
Light
straight
it
to
up.
Jamaica. Come
Soon
make
the
we roll
interview
out
starts.
something. Come here want smoke some. And when me grab a and Rizzler, yeah, we not go get lonesome. Can't get the money happy. When we puff.
Bubble Radio, the only reggae radio station.
This is Bubble Radio.
Greetings and blessings. Rekall from Vienna, Austria, in the Aachen Radio Show. Welcome.
Yeah, bless up each and everyone. Thanks for having me. Thanks for everyone who is helping the great Rekall itself and to give it a bigger stage. Bless up Selector Renegade. Bless up Mystical Force. Bless up Bubble Radio, each and everyone participating. It's a pleasure for me to be here.
Give thanks, brother. We start with the first question for tonight. When was your first gig as an artist?
Well, my first gig as an artist, it depends. I mean, I have a musical history that goes way back. And I mean, I started when I was 6 years old. And at that age, I was joining the famous Vienna Boys Choir. I was traveling the world. So you probably can say my first stage show was at the age of 8. So
Okay.
yeah.
Very early.
Yeah, very early. I collected some experiences on stage, so I know the tour life very well from like my very early ages, and it's nothing new to me. So yeah, I had quite some gigs until this day, I can say. Yeah.
That sounds very good, brother. Which stage show in your career do you remember as a very special performance or very special festival?
That's always a very hard question, as you can imagine, because I mean you play a lot all over the world, and each stage has its own magic and some special moments, as I prefer to call them, mech moments. But I recall especially like 2 particular shows. That one show was, I think that festival was called Reggae in My Garden, when I remember right. Help me out, where is Meska from? DJ Meska. Festival was in Constance.
Constance, yes.
Yeah, Constance. The festival was in Constance, and for the first time in my life, I was headliner at a festival. Right before me played As a Lineage, and we were very curious to go there and play the show, but the weather forecast had rain, so we were expecting like less people to be there, to be honest. But when we just arrived at the venue, like the weather god was on our side, and like the weather was like stable, and we thought that we would just dive over like this bad weather forecast and we could do it without any rain or storm or whatever. But within like 5 or 10 minutes on stage, like at my second or third song, like the heavenly gates went open, like flushed totally. We were soaking wet. But then something magically happened that only the power of music, in my eyes, is possible to do. Everybody was just feeling the vibe that I was giving from the stage. I mean, people were looking for shelters. Some were just staying. Everybody rain and the weather, and it was stormy, it was windy, it was getting cold instantly. But everybody was just enjoying the vibe and the meditation and the music, and they didn't want it to stop. So several times during my performance, the promoter came over to me after I finished the song, and he offered me that anytime I want, I could stop the show, because it was obviously like not good circumstances to have a live show. But every time he came over to me, I just replied, if they stay, I will play. So we had a wonderful time of 70 minutes live show during like the heaviest of rain that I've experienced in my whole life. people were just enjoying themselves, were just enjoying the music, were enjoying my music. It was just like totally crazy. I would have never expected people to stay. And we ended up with like 70 or 80 people on the stage. I was like in between of people doing my performance. I was like standing in the crowd on stage. So that was very, 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 very special and emotional, I have to say. And there is a second gig that I remember, and it's not too far away in the past. I played at this year's Overjam Festival, which was also one of the best experiences in my life. I was opening for Anthony B because I was on tour with him like this summer. We had quite a few shows together, together with House of Rhythm, who made that possible. And I was playing before Anthony B, and I didn't expect so many people to be there. But I have to say, I have to make a big, 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 big shout out to my Salzburg hooligans from Team Schweizer, because they came with like 15 people standing in front of the stage and screaming and shouting and just enjoying. And I mean, that was just like crazy to see my people to travel to Slovenia, just to see me perform and even just infect the people with their good vibes, you know? I mean, people connected instantly to the vibes that my friends in front of the stage just was sharing. And then something like special happened again. I mean, it's always hard if you don't know the artist that's performing on the stage. It's hard for you to be like the first on the dance floor, to make the first step. But my friends were already there. And so we ended up after 30 minutes with like, the whole place was crowded and packed. And I would say it was like 700 or 800 people in front of the stage, like cheering me up, enjoying Rekall show. And yeah, as I can say, like that was the two most memorable shows in my life.
Yeah, of course. It sounds like that. It sounds very special. Yes, yes, yes. Of course, of course.
It was big fun. Big fun.
Yeah. Which artist or which artists are your favorite or favorite artist, and why?
Sorry, I have to eat some clean food. I'm eating an apple right now, as people can see. That's another hard question, to be honest, because I mean, you have some moments in life or some periods where your mood is just changing, where you're like in a different mood. I grew up with all of them greats like Elephant Man, Bojo, Buru, Wa21, TOK, also Red Rat, Turbulence, Buccaneer. I had like almost every VP or Greensleeves record that came out, rhythm selection. So I know them artists from way back when, Keep Rich, for instance, and people like them. But I have to say, like, if I have to name one, like gun pointed to my head, name one, I would say Damian Marley, because this guy is just so mature and so like futuristic in his reasonings and lyrical wise. He's just so clever. I never heard Damian Marley curse one time in a song. I never heard Damian Marley curse one time in a song. I never heard Damian Marley discriminate anyone in one song. And when I talk to people that are not so into reggae music, they always come with the prejudice that maybe it is because him or his family or his father especially to be special. But I can only reply, if Damian Marley was named like Damien, he would also be where he is right now, because this guy is just fucking great. And he's such a role model to so many other artists. And it doesn't depend on his status. It doesn't depend on his relatives or his father. This guy is just out of this world. He's just over the roof. So than anyone else. And of course, he's a great influence for me. But as I said, you have some different moods. I also like to European artists like Million Styles. He's one of my all-time favorites. Yeah, that's That's just it.
Okay. With who would you like to record a tune together with?
Spraga Benz, definitely. Spraga Benz. I would love to record a song with Spraga. We haven't gotten a link yet. I have had like the fortune to work with so many great artists until now in my career. I mean, I have worked with Anthony B, I have worked with Turbulence, with Perfect Gidimani, with Aachen Sasko, and I never paid a dime for none of these feature tunes, because my philosophy is that music is here to empower and not to make some money benefits out of it. And if you don't feel my music, we don't collaborate. It's okay for me. I don't take it personal. It's no offense, no hard feelings, but I want to connect with the artists that I work with. And so it takes some time to work with Spraga Benz, because I have to get to know him, he has to get to know me. And you know the thing, it's like a natural connection. I don't want it to be too much plastic, like this online world we have, like sending a tune there and like PayPal me 1,500 US, and I don't like to do that kind of stuff. So Spraga Benz is definitely on top of my list, and I hope that I will be lucky enough to have a feature one day with this great veteran.
Yeah, good choice of an artist. Good choice.
Yeah.
Let the listeners of Bubble Radio know if some more tunes of Rekall will come out in 2021 or in the early 2022.
Yes, of course. We have some fresh tunes in the pipeline. I don't know for sure, but we have 4 ready, mastered, like finished, 100% ready to be shut out. And we're going to have a new release on November the 19th. It's a tune called Whitey, and it speaks about like with a whole heap of self-irony. Because, I mean, as you can imagine from the title alone, it's about me being white, doing reggae music. Like, yeah, I just want to clear up with all of this prejudice and all of this argument, and that's cultural appropriation wise and stealing culture and stuff like that. Because as a matter of fact, in 2021, I have to say, there is no more black or white or Indian or Chinese. We're people. We are suffering like we are in the middle of the Third World War. So that's from my point of view. So unification, as my album was named in February, is just so important, more than ever. This segregation must stop. So I don't see like only Jamaicans are allowed to do reggae music. And all of the artists that I worked with, like Anthony B, Turbulence, Gidimani, I've did live interviews, live IG shows with them, talked about all of these topics, and like we have all like the common opinion about this. It's about reggae music, whether you feel reggae music or you don't. So you is not a authenticized reggae artist or certified reggae artist because you're from Jamaica. You is a reggae artist because you feel it. You're doing something for reggae music. You're doing something for the musical culture of Jamaica. I don't want to be known as an impersonator of a Jamaican person. That is not what I try to be. I try to be remembered as a reggae artist. And everyone is allowed to do that. From you feel it, go ahead and do it. Because reggae music needs some ambassadors like all over the world who just try to collect more and more people into our reggae army, so that more and more people can make a living out of being a reggae artist, or like make a living out of being a musician on stage with a reggae artist, with a singer or stuff like that. So Whitey is all about like some me being a white man but growing up with the reggae music, and I'm trying to lyrically prove that I know all of the artists from way back when, like I said, Keep Rich or Tante and Devante, and yeah, artists like them. So it will drop on November the 19th. on all digital platforms. We have a visual as well. So we're going to drop a video on the song called YT.
Yeah, that's very soon, so the people can look out for some more Rekall tunes. That sounds good. Yes,
6 days.
Nice. What is the plan for you to get more stage shows in the future? Because right now, because of the Corona thing and so on, so it's not easy to get some stage shows. What's the plan for you to get more stage shows, or what can you do?
Well, we will have to wait and see what the government and the restrictions say. But right now, at the moment, we have in Austria, we have like 2G. So whether you had it within the last 6 months or you are vaccinated. So that just makes it kind of hard for promoters to like run shows. But of course, we're trying our best. For 2022, we have already 4 shows confirmed. We have like 2 in Austria. We have 1 in Germany. We may have 1 in Slovenia. We may have a second one in Germany at Bersenbrück. You might know what we are talking about in Bersenbrück, but we will have to wait and see. But 3 or 4 shows are confirmed already now. By now, yeah.
Okay, cool. That sounds good.
Yeah. We tried to get some more. We tried to get a tour running because, I mean, we're suffering like almost 2 years from like this pandemic right now. And we're really hoping that in the near future, we can have some solutions that will get the world back to normal and back on track again, so that everybody is allowed to go to see concerts and in the movies, and it's free to do whatever they want to.
That would be good if everyone can do some more instead of now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Do you want to say some last words to the Bubble Radio listeners before we're done with the interview for today?
Absolutely. I mean, I have to make a big shout out to my brother Django, because like the first time I came in touch with Bubble Radio was with Django, and Bubble Radio is family for me for a long time now. They have always supported me, and to all the listeners, get out there into the world and spread reggae music, spread love. Reggae music is all about uplifting, is hopeful, it is unificating. So we're trying very hard to be positive. And reggae music is positive. So what you can do is just go out there, show some people like reggae songs, and just enjoy yourself and just have a good time, and support every artist, every DJ, every promoter, whether it's a singer or it's a painter or whatever you want to support. But it's really important in these times that you support artists, whatever art they are, whatever craft they are trying to sell. That would be very, very helpful. And we are nothing without the listeners. So that I have to say for my last word, we are nothing without the massive. So give thanks for the support over the years to all the Rekall fans, to all the Bubble Radio listeners, to Bubble Radio owner, to Selector, Renegade, from Mystical Force to Mystical Force itself. We have to big up each and everyone who is supporting the journey.
Yeah, yes, brother. Give thanks for the interview. Very, very nice last words from you. Give thanks.
Anytime, brother.
Okay. Hope we see us soon again. Respect.
Respect in every aspect.
So when me pass a white one, you think some clothes them a float. Oh yes, some clothes them a float. So when me pass a white one, you think some clothes them a float. Oh yes, some clothes. Just because me is a white, does that mean me?
This is the tune Rekall told about, Whitey. So play it once again from the top, people.
Ice, when it comes to niggas mystical recall from here to the world. So I want to prove that.
Listen carefully.
Inside of me. Even if I'm not born.
World premiere right now.
So when me pass out, white wall in my float. Oh yes, I'm close, oh yes, I'm close, them a float. So when me pass a white wall, you think some close, them a float. Oh yes, I'm close, oh yes, I'm close. And just because me is a whitey, doesn't mean me have no black soul, me black lightly. Google and go check my skin tone, me just brighty. Are you gonna wonder after that you must?
Yeah.
And I can we give it to them nicely. Cut it in a pieces and I serve it in a slice. Give it to them once and now me give it to them twice. Buy a Benz a book, me must be the same price. Me wonder which card okay, still I say I say. Emperor king of the kings, yeah, him a the almighty. Me aunt cleanly tidy. Reggae give me full grip in a well-bent slidey. And make me tell you how the in used to fight me. Tell me reggae that was up, nailed it and no lively. And it no matter.
Tune is out on the 19th of November. It's called YT from Rekall.
Oh yes, I'm close, oh yes, I'm close, them a float. So when me pass a white wall, you think some close, them a float. Oh yes, I'm close, oh yes, I'm close. Just because me is a whitey doesn't mean me no love you same way, because we gonna be there to be same way. So give me the pace and give me the line and give me the woman same way. Reggae gone international and reach where me stay, and when it hits, so me no feel no pain same way and go so extra.
After this tune, I play some doublets for you people till the end of the show. So stay tuned. I play artists from all over the world. From Belgium, Germany, USA, Jamaica, anywhere you come from.
Blood is on your shoulders. I got your spy that fi die. So who want the dance? I'll be stopped. Police! You see me know this trip piece by piece. So when me pass a white one, you think some close, them a float. Oh yes, I'm close, oh yes, I'm close, them a float. So when me pass a white one, you think some close, them a float. Oh yes, I'm close, oh yes, I'm close. So when you listen to this song, please don't get it confused about the language or the style that me use. No cosplay, no cultural appropriation. The message in the
big tune from Rekall.
Hey, Mr. Man, you
I like it much.
Turn up the bass and all the treble. But I miss the ice, Mr. Man.
I hope you like it too.
Smoke the West Kush, them from Orange Hill. And I miss the ice, Mr. Man, the bass and ting. And I make the girl them come for jiggle up the ting. And I miss the ice, Mr. Man, you want me cool. We know in a gun thing, music on me tool. Bang, badang, badang, bang, badang, badang, bang, bang, bang.
King sound mystical force to the world.
This is original Abraham from Belgium.
Original Abraham come fi done them like a sound boy. Rhythm up, yes. Lord them mercy him. A mystical force in all the sound clash you see him. Lord them mercy him. Yeah. Yaga yaga yo. Call the Undertaker. A mystical force assassinator. Them are the sound boy slayer. Renegade will done them not displace and faker. Call the Undertaker. And beat off his greater. The Bestian originator. Rhythm up, hey yo, watch a rude boy. Thunder rolling, fireball call. Enough sound try, enough sound fall. They up on the internet, them brag and ball. King sound big, I me say small sound small. 1, 2, 3, 4 sound dead. King sound not big sound, then we not Fred. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mystical force now bow down and we no back friend. Yeah.
Like I told you before, this is original Abraham from Belgium.
Call the Undertaker. Mystical force sound is greater. Them are the sound boy slayer. Read them up and make me done them splice. Lion, mystical move like
This is my longtime brother, Mighty Tolga from Frankfurt, Germany.
You would come from Zion. Hey, lion, mystical move like a lion. Hey, lion, like it would come from Zion. Only with some lessons and some loving in this world when you get 10 on Babylon. 10 on Babylon. See our baby crying, tears running down in face, each and every one. But is that the only one?
Yo, mystical force.
Next tune,
Give it up for the original
Canada.
Kingston
Sorry
Step
for
from
that
Aachen, Germany.
shit.
Oh, tell I'm running get beat up the best time.
Sorry
Slaughter
for
them,
that
murder
shit.
them.
We
Chop
back
off
on.
your bumper cloth right now. Yeah.
The mixing was
We're
not
coming
good.
to slaughter your sound now. Don't wanna see you around no more. Think I'd final move, say your skull I got one. I'll kill you for sure. Again, coming to murder your sound now. Don't wanna see you around no more. Think I'd final move, say your skull I got one. Mystic, I'll kill you for sure. Hey, just fuck up everything, you better live ya. You just a puppet for a sing, you little jester. Follow fashion sound, fire for your yes man, you can't ramp with we. Look for your next one. Let the sound war begin when I got shoot and miss will be miles ahead. Not no inches with one. Walk away when I got bird. To kill your blood clot on your inner the pit. We kill all of them. We tongue the one dub and none of them can't make we flap bumbo. Then I ever survive this clash. Mystical fly and we burn them.
I hope this artist will come back to the scene. I liked him very much. Canada from Germany too.
Fight this clash. Mystical fly and we burn them down to ash. Yes, we're the big sound and put so when I fear any sound want to.
This tune only Mystical can play. This is a 4-tune medley from Canada.
Done by your future, now go funny. Done by your fake dog, now you run out of money. Mystical like the
If you know him tunes, you will like it much.
Mystical study war, and we are warrior lightning and thunder. We fling bastard, why jump on them, gone. Mystical force keep marching on. Mystical study war, and we are warrior lightning and thunder. We fling bastard, why jump on them, gone. Mystical force keep marching on. If a couple let just kill them, not kill another sound with the big clock. Hey, mystical smart and we juggle it up the mud. Nothing can fatal and the dub box go up. Better not let them not for this mystical. Murder sound why beat up take over. Have be a shoot out to the Mr. Pierce sound war. So when this sound dead cause them gone too far. This one is gonna kill a sound again. This one of my mystical friend. This song for kill sound again. And when I sound dead, send for another one again. This one is gonna kill a sound again. This one of my mystical friend. This song for kill sound again. And when I sound dead.
Tell them something just again. Show me honor.
Terror Fabulous that from Portmore, Jamaica.
Show me honor stay. If you no ready, you go take the bank. You have to me go some. Show me honor. All original, the Yaki champion. Mr. Calasa. Show me honor stay. If you no ready, you go take the bank. Well, Mr. step up in the cash and we no pay. I renegade, but what the dogs and get paid. The stay and you touch about son boy pan parade. The mystical you right farm up in the shade. The renegade, escape, you're not ready paid. The stay and you can't get catching and no raid.
Next tune is in the pipeline. A group, Rock 21.
See them run, see them run, see them run. Renegade, when we bust with them, beat up. Hey, I see them run, see them run, see them run. The best young, when we bust with them, yeah, man, a mystical force. That one your name blood stain. Sound boy, this the copper fall like rain. Cardiac arrest, I love the address to your brain. I'm gonna fill it with you some sound case I sell a pain. We hit you with the trigger, mystical them in no game. Well beat up, ain't gonna be till in my strain. You this a kill yourself, now tell me who you are go blame. Renegade, him a bad man, not trace like chain. Simple and plain, what? Some pussy will get your head right. Mystical I said tonight, tired dead night. You get caught in a copper and lead fight. Not try for love whenever time you see the red light shot, pick you up. Sound boy, get your head right. Mystical I said tonight, tired dead night. You whenever time you say the red light.
Next tune. Nitty catchy that.
I chat about them 9 girl crew man Chris. Beat up with the feel sound. Man a bad man a bad man sound. We certain boy I ain't up and I send them traitor. Well, none of them.
After this tune we come back straight to Germany with one of the oldest and biggest German artists we have.
Lock them away when the sun don't shine. Though they're crying, now they're begging for their lives. Yes, and we see now they never realize. We take things cool cause we don't make them no nicer. While we're talking, Mr. Post them working under this guy. Yes, I saw them see we and I pose up with them gun. Fasten with a better look, some place run. You know, she said it's a mystical sound. Man a bad man a bad man sound.
Ring the alarm, mystical portion.
Yeah. All right, now there's a Dr. Ringling representing the original Mr.
Dr. Ringling from Münster, Germany.
Right, the real ganja man sound out of Aachen in Germany. Same.
A long time brother too.
Renegade, Mr. Chris, and you just can't done sin because the doctor say that. And if you want the doctor, call the doctor. But if you want the big sound, you call the big sound. The original Mr.
Call the doctor. Call the doctor.
All right.
Call the doctor.
Now me say some of them bad, some of them known, some of them bad for champion sound. Some of them bad, some of them known, some of them bad for champion sound. Some of them bad, some of them known, some of them bad for champion sound. Some of them bad, some of them known, some of them bad for champion sound. So if you want a big sound, call a big sound. Mystical force, lick them to the ground. Want a big sound, call a big sound. Mystical force, Somebody, some boy, them a prescribe injection. Somebody, some boy, them a prescribe transfusion. But listen, mystical force have a different plan. Them had the right kind of medication. Them had the right kind of job selection. Them come in at the dance and the dance up the ram. Anyway that them go, them a turn champion. And me say some of them bad, some of them known, some of them bad for champion sound. Some of them bad, some of them known, some of them bad for champion sound. Some of them bad, some of them known, some of them bad for champion sound. Some of them bad, some of them known, some of them bad for champion sound. So if you want a big sound, call a big sound. Mystical force, lick them to the ground. Want a big sound, call a big sound. Mystical force on we are the right kind of fear remedy. Me not come cure no with no surgery, but we are cure no with the agony. It just jump around.
Ganja, give me the weed, good ganja weed.
Gypsy King was one of his biggest tunes. Give me the weed.
Hey, mystical is one of the best ganja in. Ganja of the healing of the nation. Ganja was found on the grave of King Solomon. There's some part where scientists and doctor man. And so we know it's a way to tradition. When I will walk through the valley, I will run through the swamp. Now some them move along and pay me reach the old land. This is mystical force who are the two ganja man. Just to get a job, Dixie King I said, give me the weed, good ganja weed.
Next tune is in the pipeline. The original Boo Bantan.
The best Diana, mystical force, veteran Borough Bantan, mystical force, killer jump on there and tell them this. Boom, what this? What that? Mystical force, it's a clap. Boom, what this? What that? Mystical force, it's a shock. Boom, what this? What that? Mystical force, it's a clap.
The next tune, we tell all people who don't know this tune where we come from, why we're here, and who we are.
And got me weak spotting on me diamond socks. Favorite color that a yellow and black. And when me go a show, yes, me sit down in a box. Show where we
This is the tune why we call the show Aachen Yard Radio Show. Tune called Aachen Yard.
You hang him high in a treetop. A sound get drop. Mystical force do that. It must be the lyrics that I borrow in chat. Cause me slim and me no fat and my culture me no slack. But I man as a DJ know me not turn back. Say ticka ticka tack we make the people them rock. The jacker from the packer man a roll any flock. Go tell them mystical force and the cream of the crop. And anytime in pass it's the road of it. Boom what this, what that, mystical force, it a clap, boom, what this? What that mystical force, it a shock, boom, what this? What that shot, no respect, no notch. My life was if the coke and enough I melt the rock, melt the rock, melt the rock.
Yo, this is Bone Shatter all the way from the Berlin Yard, and right now I represent it for Mystical Force out Outer Aachen Yard. Watch out, boom, run tune. A Mystical Force zone, ha! And the song about we life, and the place we live and want to die. Hey, whether day or night, the city feel like sun hot. Welcome in at the Aachen Yard, and what you will love, then you will never turn your back. Listen up, we days are longer than the nights. Aachen have the vibes, so we not get no sleep. You will never see we tight when we out in the dark. You will shine a light, and if I am a visitor, renegade be my guide. Penny looks up on the left, Aachen on the right. High grade from Holland at a 10-minute drive. Mr. Chris is high, and renegade smile. The vibe so nice, we make you feel alright. And yes, we're proud of the place where we live. Every time we gone, it is
Aachen we miss.
Although we football team in a crisis, Alemania Aachen, there's no club just like this.
2 more tunes to go. 2 more doublets to go. Then the Aachen Yard Radio Show is done for today. 2 more doublets. Stay tuned, people.
Come visit Chris one time, and you will love this spot. Welcome in at the Aachen Yard. 1 o'clock we go out at the house, and until 6 o'clock. Welcome in at the Aachen Yard. Mystical Force on a bit lock. Them a go cause you want to talk. Welcome in at the Aachen Yard. Aachen, and you will love. Your streets is getting rough. Some boy them fed up, cause them can't play this dub. Mystical Force, some we never give up. The boys from out Aachen come to mash up Europe. Still them rate you as the top. Germany spot, them never gonna stop. Big up the city where them love, cause home is where the heart is. And Aachen City, them out say that you got blessed. And yes, we're proud of the place where we live. Every time we gone, it is Aachen we miss. Although we football team in a crisis, Alemania Aachen, there's no club just like this. And when Aachen get divided, Mystical Force, we have it reunited. Whenever we arrive, we scream out like this. Aachen believe bandage, renegade na play. Come let me show you that. Welcome in at the Aachen Yard. Come visit Chris one time, and you will love this spot. Welcome in at the Aachen Yard.
Like we now say, Rekall, the bad boys of reggae. I represent the Mystical Force sound. I will say big up all the Mystical Force crew, cause you don't know say the king sounds from Germany. Now big up yourself, renegade. Be tough. I will say the Bastion. Big up yourself. Run it. Mystical Force killer sound punk. Them dead. Sound boy, what you gonna do? When Mystical Force sound murder you and your crew, nothing you can do. Tell me what you gonna do.
This show was not 100% people. It's the first show in the new flesh. Next show will be better. Trust me.
Murder you, sound boy, there is nothing you can do. When Mystical Force slaughter you, we kill a sound over here, a sound over there. We kill them anywhere, cause we do not care.
But I hope you like the selection.
Sound just gone.
The interview with Rekall.
Them gone to the mark, sound boy,
and everything else.
What you gonna do when Mystical Force sound murder you, sound boy.
1 more tune, then the show is done for today. See you again in 2 weeks. Stay blessed, people. 1 more tune to go. I say bye-bye. Listen to the music till the show is done. Bless her.
When Mystical Force sound murder you, sound boy, there is nothing you can do. When Mystical Force sound slaughter you, sound boy, what you gonna do? When Mystical Force sound murder you, sound boy, there is nothing you can do. When Mystical Force, hey, You select a sound boy, we not save. The owner life, we not save. The manager, we not save. The crew pack up and a run, cause them know them no brave. Sound boy, what you gonna do when mystical force sound murder you? Sound boy, there is nothing you can do when mystical force sound slaughter you. Sound boy, what you gonna do when mystical force sound murder you? Sound boy, there is nothing you can do when mystical force slaughter you.
Yeah man, mystical force, this is Kumar, the original fire, representing saying, yeah man, the sound kings, you don't know, you know, we give thanks. King of sounds from Germany, mystical Renegade, force. Beat up, and Bastian, more life, health and strength. Yes,
Bubble
Jack.
Radio.
Sound gonna die, yeah.
Last tune for today. This is Kuma from Raging Fire.
One thing I've got to say, mystical force are the real big sound. Our fears have gone away, kill every jump and sound. Oh, we already pay for all the dubs we own. So we can safely say, ready to kill every sound. Yes. On Sound Clash Day, mystical force kill them all and bury. Hey. Roots rock reggae music a play sweet in a them cemetery. On Sound Clash Day, mystical force kill a sound boy and bury. Roots rock reggae